What's going on, everyone? Bear here from SteelSeries, and a few months ago we released the Apex Pro Gen 3, and we're still getting quite a few questions in through social and through customer support. So I wanted to make a quick video unboxing the product and going through its new features for those of you who are on the fence about upgrading or are just in the market for a new keyboard. Alright, to start off, the Gen 3 will be available in full size, TKL, and TKL wireless. As far as everything that's being carried over from the previous generation, we're still using a smart OLED display with dedicated media controls, a Series 500 aluminum top plate, per key RGB illumination, height adjustable legs, and they come with rapid trigger and GG integration. Now the TLDR for improvements are that the keyboard now uses our OmniPoint 3.0 hypermagnetic switches with adjustable actuation from 0.1 to 4.0 millimeters. We also have enthusiast level upgrades with triple layer sound dampening foam, improved per key switch lubrication and tune stabilizers, and through the GG software, you now have access to protection mode and quickset. And the last thing to mention for the full size Gen 3, we've upgraded the keycaps from ABS to double shot PBT, and we've also added a detachable USB-C cable. Moving on, out of the box, you have your keyboard, wrist rest, a USB-C cable and keycap puller, and if you have the wireless version, you'll also have the wireless dongle and USB-C adapter. For your full-size keyboards, like I mentioned, you now have our fade-proof and oil-resistant double-shot PBT keycaps and this detachable USB-C cable. In the previous version, there was a pretty thick and fixed cable, and we've moved away from that. Over to the right, you have your OLED display where you can adjust your illumination brightness. You can also record and delete macros, adjust your actuation, load and save your configs, and adjust your display settings. As far as your software upgrades, each version of the keyboard will support quickset and GG. This is a first in our field and will be exclusive to SteelSeries products. Now you might be asking, what is quickset? The short and sweet is that it will allow gamers to have presets tailored to the games that they play. Your keyboard will automatically adjust actuation, rapid trigger, the protection mode, and any other settings once your game is booted up. You'll even have the option to go in and further edit those presets. We do have a separate video going over quickset in full, so feel free to check that out if you want some more information. On top of quickset, we're also introducing protection mode, which is another SteelSeries exclusive. This dynamically lowers the sensitivity levels of selected keys to help you reduce fat fingering any keys and blowing your in-game tacticals or alts by accident. For example, enabling protection mode on your Q, 2, 3, and E will lower their actuation by 2 for a brief amount of time while you start to press the W key. So if your W key is set at 0.1 millimeters, your protected keys will then be at 2.1 millimeters, allowing you to keep your ultimate intact even if you slightly brush up against a protected key by accident. Now for what I think actually makes the Gen 3 worth it are the custom keyboard enthusiast level upgrades that we've made. Each keyboard has our OmniPoint 3.0 switches with improved per key lubrication, providing a smoother and more stable and consistent key press, allowing for your presses to be as precise as possible. We've also improved the typing experience with tune stabilizers and triple layer dampening foam. Now for those of you who don't pay attention to customized keyboards or haven't purchased anything besides your typical gaming keyboard, this does make a world of difference when it comes to your typing experience. If you've ever heard the words thock or tinny, that's exactly what we're talking about. We've done our best to remove any acoustic sounds that you might hear or feel while typing. For example, if you press the spacebar and you hear a metallic vibration, those are the things that we've tried to hone in on and adjust for this generation of keyboards. We wanted to give you the enthusiast level experience without having to build the keyboard yourself. I find it a little hard to explain how big of a change this actually is. It's kind of one of those things where you need to experience it to get where I'm coming from. So if you're still on the fence and you have the option, I'd say head to the store. Go to one of our kiosks where you can try out our products and try it for yourself. All right, and that's going to do it for the Gen 3. I hope this information was helpful. If you have further questions, feel free to reach out to us through our website. Keep an eye on our tech blog for any future updates. And as always, for glory.